Hi, welcome back for this week, and I'm Nat Tucker. Today we're going to be talking about hats. Now it might look a little bit strange because I'm all rugged up because it's freezing cold here in Adelaide, but we're going to be talking about hats because it is time for us start to get these guys out. So I know last weekend I wish I wore one. All right, so the perfect hat to buy. Now, this guy is the straw trilby, so he's really well priced, very easy to, let's just say, find them at great prices and in lots of awesome colors. So this is my hair color, so blonde, being blonde. Now, if he was only blonde, only yellow straw, he could look a wee bit little washed out, but we've got a little bit of mascara on this. So the little brown bit going around here adds a little bit of mascara. So sometimes if you're wearing a color and you do feel really washed out by that color, just look for it with a little bit of edging, a little bit of mascara. You hear me say this all the time, guys. Everything works better with mascara. So I put him on, so when I wear him, he naturally blends back into my hair. And I should be wearing him like this for my Sun Smart. Okay, so I'm going to put him like that, cover that nose, right? So you can see the bit of mascara there, it just gives it a little bit more kick so it's not washed out. And with the trilby, the best hat brim is to come out about 1 or 2 fingers further than your nose. So we've got little teeny noses there. We've got our brim coming out a little bit further than that. So that puts it in scale. The great thing about the trilby as well is it does kick up the back and then flatten down the front. That way you're not getting an even flying saucer sort of brim, because a flying saucer brim where it's completely flat all the way around does indeed shorten you. So having a little bit of a kick up with the difference, pointed difference, can add a little bit of length. So blonde trilby. Now you're going to see why I also have a brunette trilby. So if I want to do a bit of contrast, when I put this guy on, you're going to notice that everything that I'm wearing that has darkness in it will relate to this. Okay, so I'll pop him on. All right, so you can see that the dark brunette hair, I've now changed my hair color to brunette, has picked up the dark little bits within my outfit. So on the day, depending on what you're wearing, have a light and a dark and pop it on and see whether you'd like to pick up and enhance little dark bits about yourself. And I'll put this to show you again because it's quite awesome. Here we go. Or go with your natural hair color and have the little dark bits within your outfit stand out. If you are wearing bathers, same thing goes. So you probably have a little bit of mascara in your bathers, choosing whether you change your hair to brunette for that day, if you're not already brunette, or whether you, I should say this is the brunette one, change your hair to brunette on that day with that, or stick with the natural blondes, like that. So you should see the difference. But if you can own both, so if you can get a dark and a light in those, and if you want to go one step further, you can also get a print, okay? Which would be blending the both of them together. So if I sewed those together, okay, they would be a print. It's another exciting thing to do. So dark and light in those. Now I do want to talk about caps as well, because caps, when you're running around with the kids or even just jogging, running yourself, you know, if you're a little bit crazy, we all need a cap in our life. So grey is so versatile. So you watch what happens with grey. He is basically not even there. So grey will just sit, a light grey, just sit back really nicely. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing, grey will just work. And this guy is a khaki, and what you'll notice with him, and I'm going to show you this in a second as well. I'll put khaki on. So this is go away green, so it disappears. So there is no, you can't see him. So can you see how he's just disappeared? Like he's nothing. He's a hat looking after my nose, looking after my face, but he's in a go away green color, which is a khaki, which is so muted and dirty, it just completely recedes back into the background. Now I'm going to put the light gray on again so you can see the pop of difference between the two of them. So this is the one when I really don't want anybody to be noticing that I'm wearing a hat. And then this is the one that will just enhance, just sit there, light grey, goes with everything. You can still see I'm wearing a hat because it's a light grey. It will advance. So you see that. Now can you see the difference? Awesome. Yep, I'll do it once more. Here we go. Ready? Go away green, disappears. I'll put my hat back here. See, not there, it's gone. Doesn't even meld into my outfit, does nothing. It just gone, all right? And then the light grey, you can see it. But it will work with everything. All right, well, I hope that has helped you a little bit with what hats to buy. And I should say, because it's clever for me to say, be sun smart. If you do a really wide brim hat because you are seriously outstanding in the sun is pouring down on your shoulders, just make sure the brim just comes to the edge of your shoulders. So any wider than your natural shoulder will be over scale for you. So just make sure the brim is at your shoulders and the shade will still come out further than that, all right? But yeah, at your shoulders with the wide sun smart hats, and please wear those when you're standing out in the sun, all right? Great, well, I'll see you next week. Remember to email us if you have any topic that you'd like us to discuss. Until then, have a great week. See you guys.